listening to Just Sex Talk. Now let's get to talking.
Let's talk about the show, I guess.
Oh, show.
Awesome,
Going to a different mood now.
Getting all emotional over here.
I know.
The
Let's bring it up. Let's bring it sexual.
Yeah.
I love the show.
Shots now. Take me down.
Our first
Take
year
it back.
show?
Oh my god! Yes.
It took me years to get y'all to come down.
So
No,
it
did.
did.
Yeah.
It took a while. So I still remember us
first
talking
time?
about it too, because when we were there, and I'm like, everybody's so like everybody was over the top friendly. I'm like, I didn't even know that people can be this friendly. We were talking about. I'm like, this is like a gypsy camp, dude. I'm like,
I love it.
telling you, like that's
He's
what I
on to
thought.
us.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like,
You guys
the
are
ver-
like
Now we have to kill
legit
him.
our people.
Yeah, that's it. I was like, man, these are our people. Like everybody's just so
Fireball?
sweet. Everybody's so kind. Everybody, pass it over here. Everybody was just
Oh, he-
like
oh,
welcoming
yeah.
to us.
Yeah.
Everybody came up to us, even like, hey,
And
you were
just-
Melanie. I was like, hey. It
And
was
the
just
games are fun.
yes, the games are super super fun.
And like y'all's cause Eden, like it's just I love Eden. Always have.
Everything about the show blew me away because I've been to other events. And I'm not gonna say well.
Yeah. love
But
it.
I've been to other, LS events, and they're just
This
like
is
dog
one
and
that
pony
we will
shows. They're just
always-
everybody just wants to.
go to.
It's okay with us if you want to tell everybody the other places we're better than.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
I would say we're better than people, but I've been
You
doing,
guys have
I've been doing
legit
the
brought
20
people.
I've been doing this 25 years, and
Yeah.
and it's just not me. I built an amazing team around me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a whole team, and each one of us has these little special
It's all-
special
add
little traits or
You've definitely
Everybody
given
take a shot.
community to
talents,
it.
and we put all these
Yeah.
talents together, and it just makes it amazing.
I will say in other events I've been to, you get lost and nobody knows who you are, and you could pretty much sit there
It is
and
acknowledged.
you can go an entire 2 or 3 days without talking to one single person and just watching people. In the show, you can't even go 3 minutes without at least 10 people coming and talking to you and be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on?"
It's
like
friendly.
being super friendly. So that's
Right.
I mean. The amount of people that we met and everybody was so friendly, it was just ridiculous. And after that, I'm like, yeah, that.
Love it.
I think one of the things that sets the show apart, and it's been like this from day one, we always did it for the party. Like when it was started, like we want to throw a badass party. We don't care if it makes money or
Yeah.
whatever. Like
Right.
let's throw a badass party. And Kris still to this day, we never talk about like, are we gonna? No, it loses money. I promise you every year. If it
Right.
makes
It all
money,
goes to the charity,
he's
but-
going to give it to charity or bonuses to the employees that work there.
Yeah, I
like
do.
this,
I love
like
that.
this is the one event a year where like we're going to throw a badass party, like
Yeah.
one of the best parties in the country, which has been voted that like before, like one of the best parties
That's
in the country.
fun.
Like we don't look at it. That's what sets us apart. A lot of these big parties, like it's like red and black. Like how much money you're making. It's never that for the show ever.
Right.
And then also we do it in such the worst hotel possible you can think
So
of.
bad.
But
It's a bad hotel, but you know what?
but there's
The
no
people make up for all y'all do.
there's no hotel that's gonna allow me to do the nastiest shit I do at the pool.
Yeah.
There's no hotels. I've been searching and searching. I'm hoping that the 10th year I'm hoping to move it to Dallas if I can find a hotel that's big and will allow the raunchy that we do.
Like
Yeah.
Nerf guns.
That was the
Shooting
first
Nerf
place I
guns at
ever-
booty holes.
Felt comfortable walking around naked.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
I've never, no.
When the first time you had us going, he was butt ass naked. You made that happen.
You hear that? You hear that, ladies?
Bring your man to the show. Kris Vandergriff
Just in
will
case
get
you're
him
guessing,
naked.
you won't have to see Kris butt ass naked. Just in case you're guessing. But Gilbert, this fine specimen, you're
I
gonna
know,
say
I
We
wear
want
some-
to see both of
I
them
wear
butt
some
ass
pretty
naked.
weird outfits.
you do.
You do. I love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We believe you.
Oh yeah, when you were walking around with the
The titties. You
Yeah,
remember the titty
Oh,
one?
drinking
yeah.
out of those
It was,
titties.
Oh yeah, the titties.
Yeah.
Titty milk.
You
And,
had
and
to.
there was a one too and a butthole one.
Yeah.
He has a really cute onesie. He
do.
likes to
You
wear,
did
and it
good.
says
I
"Yes,
love it.
Daddy" on it.
Oh yeah.
We just figure out. We try to
That's the
figure
one I
out
like.
I think every
unique
podcast
ways
gets
to
brought
take
up.
shots
I
and
would
give
say
shots.
100. You
Yeah.
guys have made the experience amazing.
Yeah, it's literally a show from start from. I mean, if you're not there Thursday, you're gonna miss a lot on Thursday. If you're not there Friday, you're gonna miss a lot. So
Yeah.
I don't save all the good stuff for Saturday. There's closing material every day. I mean, so if you're not there every day, you're missing out on something.
Yeah, I truly believe that.
And if you say, if you're like, I'm only going to go at night, well, night's the worst part.
Missed out.
Yeah, you missed out on
The first time.
You're already tired by then because you're just like.
We did that last year. Last year, we're like, we're gonna go for these days, and we went back to like, we f***ed up. We have to go all 3
There's
days.
always people that want to stay in an Airbnb or
you
something,
have to
and
do
then
it.
they're so mad. They're like, "Oh, we got to go back," and I don't want to go back to our room because I know we're gonna miss something. Something's gonna happen.
do
and we're not gonna be here.
something.
So the one year that we
So we
actually
did.
got to
We learned a
go,
lesson.
we went for night, and I was like, oh, we missed all the good. So hopefully this year we can just.
Yeah, during the day it just gets crazy.
The night is a badass party because that's one thing Kris does. He pays for entertainment. Like I want to say like, it would be the amount of money that he spends on bringing like world class DJs in and entertainment in.
Yeah.
Chinos, like all of that is like very rare with big parties around the
Right.
country. Like it's world class entertainment.
It's
he brings
way
in.
more than just a DJ. It's
Yep.
it's
Like the drag show?
nonstop.
It's a fun experience.
The drag show. The drag show.
This year I was thinking
You
about
have
it.
to show those videos.
That would actually be fun.
This year I
Oh
was
no,
thinking,
we did. You didn't see that one?
No, I
Oh
love
my
drag
God.
shows. I love drag shows.
yeah. So to raise money this year, we several people we dressed up. We did amateur drag shows, but
Yeah.
each drag person had its own
backstory.
character and a backstory. and-
Yeah.
love
Oh, that's
that.
fun.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I
what
didn't
mine-
get to go last
Oh,
year.
mine was
but-
hermaphrodite Holly.
Holly. Yeah, I think I was like GI.
Yeah, so I did. So
Yeah.
then I took. So then I took like a panties or mixed together. And then I glued a dick to the top of it.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I danced around and then I stripped naked and that was.
Because his own dick wasn't good enough. No.
Actually, I had so much fun with that thing. I got on the pole. I was swinging on the pole.
What was your character?
GI Jane.
G.I. Jane. Yeah.
It was. Oh, I had so much fun with it.
Oh, I
It was
love
just-
that pole in Oklahoma. At the Eden,
Yeah, the
Oklahoma
Kris-
too.
I love Oklahoma.
I love the
I love
pole.
the
I
pole.
was
love the
homeless Helen.
Homeless Helen.
Homeless.
Nobody's counting, but I did get the most tips. Nobody's counted though.
Just the tip.
Yeah. I got the most of them though.
Yeah. What were
Yeah.
you?
I wasn't in it.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you were.
Prove it.
Yes, you
That
were.
was his alter ego.
I
That
got
wasn't
no
him.
memory.
That was
I
Lysha.
I'm really certain I have a video here. Hang on.
I popped my in that really good, and I did not get the most tips.
What was your
I either.
character?
I was,
I don't remember. It was.
Oh, that's
She was a whore, whoever it was.
Oh no.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. I tried to block that out.
Were you the truck stop girl? Were you the
Hey,
Lot lizard.
lot
I don't
lizard?
know.
no,
I
the
was
funniest
thinking-
part was
Lot lizard
back in the when we're
In the
waiting in
back.
line.
Yes.
And Chinos is like, man, how much longer are we gonna do this?
yeah.
Because Chino's
Chinos,
gonna do
he's
whatever we tell him to do.
awesome, yeah.
But he was like,
He was
we gotta
done
get this
it.
over
He was
with.
over it.
And he had those big lips on it. He wore those big ass lips.
He was like a salsa girl.
Yeah, he was a
Yes.
salsa girl with them big old lips.
With the
Man, that
fruit
was
on his head.
funny.
He's like, I can't believe he's got me doing this.
Yeah, that's what he said.
We've done worse
Yeah,
for
worse.
the charity.
Can we get a taco truck this year?
Well, we have
Or a snow cone
Eden
truck?
does food there.
I
Eden
know.
cooks.
Yeah.
But what about
Shout out
what
to
if we got a
Judy.
Mexican taco truck too and just
Well,
added it?
I'm Mexican and I cook tacos. So.
You don't ever cook the tacos though, do you? I never seen you
That's
cook
true,
no
I did.
tacos.
Oh no, I can pay someone.
Maybe
out.
in your room.
I can pay someone now to cook the tacos.
Yeah.
Actually, when I first started doing stuff with Kris, he cooked everything. And
Did
I
he?
say what you want to about this man, but he can cook some
cook.
shit.
He
cooks some shit.
yeah.
If he ever gives up the clubs,
If he
can
ever
open a
offers you
restaurant.
something to eat that he cooked, take it. It's probably going to be good.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, if it ever happens.
Yeah, you like cock meat sandwiches?
I mean, yeah.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Sweet.
It's the one area he
That's
makes
funny
me feel
because that's what I'm
inadequate.
serving
I
today.
do.
Yeah. So we had a. So what's your best experience at shit show that you remember?
Oh man, whenever she did the, which
Mine
one?
is when you lifted me off from the chair and you were face me.
Oh yeah,
in
that
the air.
air.
Everybody, yeah. Like I don't know if you remember
With
when
that?
he lifted me up and he was like, boom, 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 boom.
So,
When
but
he
one
had
of my
that dildo in his mouth.
yeah,
Yeah, yes, and he picked me up, and it was supposed to be just a normal like you face. He grabbed me up and he face me.
But my favorite, I think, was seeing her come out of her shell because before
I
that,
was
she
so shy.
would never. Every time we went to events, she would dress up, but she would never like
I'm so
be involved
shy.
in any of the events. Never. the bouncy one. So
Oh,
they
I
so
love the bouncy
they
ball
they
one.
had one. The girls were racing, and there was like one of those big bouncies, like those bouncies.
What do they call
It
those
was a
bouncy
ball.
balls?
It was a ball
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a
Like a
dildo.
yoga ball
Yeah.
kind of.
So it was a big old ball. They blew it up with a. She's like, "I'll do
I'm
it."
doing
I was like,
this, butt-ass
"Okay."
naked.
So she got butt ass, and before that, never anywhere, no events,
done it.
nothing. And this is as long as we've been in the LS, she would not do anything like that. So for her to throw herself out there, she's like, "I'm gonna do it," and she went out there and she just did it, and super fun. And to me, that would be my favorite time of seeing her come out of her
We
shell.
should bring that one back
Wait,
this year.
are we gonna? Are we?
The first time I met
Are we
her,
gonna do it?
she
Are
was
we gonna
super
do
shy.
all of them?
We're gonna do a few games
Are
here
we
in a
gonna
little
do
bit.
the bouncy one?
Listen,
No.
I'm a competitor. You have one up on
What's
me
some
on
stories,
this.
Kris, that you remember that you like? that
Wait,
you
I don't
should-
compete. I don't. But
You know what? You know what I like about the show, honestly? So my favorite story is one day, it was a glow night, and I was setting up, and this is not a funny story, but it was awesome to me. I was setting up at the table to the right of the dance floor if you're looking at the DJ stage, and everybody's dancing, and I was so hot because it had been a long day, and I was sitting there, had a gallon of frozen water, and I was just hugging this gallon of water, trying not to pass out, and I just started looking across the dance floor, and it was like a movie scene. It was like a tunnel of happiness just opening up in front of me, and it was that feeling of, we did this. We made all these people happy. And that was my favorite moment of all the years of the show. I know that's not the crazy story everyone wants, but there's plenty of those last year.
But it don't have to be.
That's
No.
my
I
favorite.
just have to be
Yeah.
sexual.
That's my favorite moment every year. That's why I do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it don't even have to be about the part. It really do. I mean,
Yeah.
that's always a bonus.
Right.
But it is like one of the nights was I think it was the last night. What is it? Bikini or whatever.
Yeah, that was the night. The only time we went was for bikini.
So bikini, and you may not have seen that. I think it was a different one than our first one. So for bikini night, I was like, why do all the girls gotta wear bikini?
you
So I
wore
so I
bikini?
threw on a
Put my
bikini and
bikini on.
so I threw on her bikini and
So she's the one that came out of her show
no,
during
no,
this
no.
party?
He
You
came
did,
out of
yeah.
the show.
I did too.
He asked for my bikini, and he wore my bikini to the club.
I love
at
that.
Oklahoma.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
It-
it was fun.
It gives permission to people who have that inside. They think, "Oh, I wish I could do that."
That's
It
like,
gives
do
people
it.
an environment to give. It gives
To
them
do
permission to
that,
be
yeah.
what they feel and do what they do without judgment. Like it gives
Yeah.
them an
Right.
environment and permission to do that.
I think
Yeah.
we all just like to be authentic
I-
with
I
each
will
other. You know,
say-
it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
what we're doing.
I
you
will
know?
say, for
it's
the
not that-
longest, he's never been nude ever in the LS. And the show, he actually,
You
you
want-
were fully nude, and you were
Whiskey,
comfortable
Fireball.
with it.
And you
were
say-
happy.
I'm sad I missed
Yeah.
it. Honestly,
You say you can do whatever you want to do, and nobody
What'd you
judges
miss?
you.
Him
It's not
Nude.
that nobody's
Nude.
gonna laugh at you when you're doing something stupid,
shit
but
show-
it's okay.
the
It's like
shit
your
show
family
got
laughing.
him nude.
Yeah, for sure.
I was watching some other guy be nude. I don't know. I'm sorry, Gilbert.
I mean, nudity is
okay.
part of
I was
it.
probably hiding for a bit.
We're born naked.
It is.
We
It
like
is,
being
then be
naked.
happy.
We're on the
it.
same naked train. We like being naked. That's just the way it is.
The show's for everybody. We don't judge.
It is.
We don't do shit.
I think it
No,
is.
there's no
There is- I
judgment,
think-
and
yeah.
I love that.
To me, there's something at the show for, especially if when it comes to anybody in the LA,
There's no
anybody
judgment.
experienced in the LS, anybody who's has any kind of desire in the LS, the show has it for every
You.
Yeah.
single
What you
person.
want,
At
what
one
you
point or
looking for.
another, at one point or another,
What you
if you're
looking
looking
for.
for something, you will find it at the show.
Even if it's just
I
to
feel
watch.
like eat it in general, really.
yeah, eating in general.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, yeah, like anything. So, and I say that it's not a light thing. Like I've been to several different events and different but the way they keep theirs is just it's only tailored to certain thing,
This is
a
the
certain
one
people,
event
a
that
certain
has us
a
going
certain
back
thing.
to
Like if you want one single thing, then go to that event, or if you want one single thing, then
Right.
go to that event. But the show, I don't care who the f- you are,
My line I
you're
tell-
gonna get it at the show.
Everybody.
The line I tell everybody is, I don't care what you're into. If you like to cover your woman in peanut butter and cornflakes and spank her with a giant
No
carrot, I'll find you
judgmental.
20
It's
people
not
that will do it with you.
judgmental.
At the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm like, it
All right,
would
let's
probably
do a
happen.
shot.
And there's no
Yes.
expectations.
Chino's
I
charity.
mean,
To
anybody
Chinos.
can
Yeah,
fit
it's
in
like
with
you
any
say,
dynamic that
Chinos.
they want to do.
We love you,
You know.
Love you, Chinos. Yeah.
No, You chinos.
Just Sex Talk is fueled by the haters and recorded live at the Lifestyle Nation studio in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. We hope you enjoyed the show. If not, then this show just isn't for you. And no hard feelings. To experience more shows, go to JustSexTalk.com. And to contact the show, send an email to JustSexTalkPodcast@gmail.com.